So, Madam Web early box office tracking $25 to $35 million debut with an $80 million budget. So we've got to look at this from the perspective of budget with the potential profits. This is still not very good. 25 to $35 million, and then they're announcing that it's its own thing, not connected to anything, which actually isn't the big controversy people are making it out to be, because Madam Web literally sits like in the Spider-Verse between worlds and stuff, speaking to people. So she doesn't have to be connected to anything. She can connect herself to stuff, but people have been like, oh, it's not connected to anything. Oh, it's really bad. That's not really a big deal, quite frankly, if you know the character. But $25 to $35 million, that's bad.
It is not good.
That's hella bad.
Yeah.
And that, kids, is why they have allocated pretty much all of the advertising to Ghostbusters instead. Have you noticed there has been like very little to no advertising for Madam Web?
Yep.
They've been ramping up Ghostbusters, which doesn't come out for like another month and a half.
Yep. I didn't expect this film to be gangbusters anyway, especially since they didn't lean into the sexy. They have like...
Well, I've got a tweet about that, which I think is important just for everyone to double check and have a look. So,
yeah.
What are you doing? Look at that. That's the same person.
Oh, good Lord.
Isn't that horrendous?
Give me the
what
one on the right all day. I'd go see it just for...
Maybe on the left is before she gets her spider powers, because it looks like her boobs growed in real life, too.
Well, yeah, so she's the one in the middle on this picture, but still.
They glued her breast down.
Then she got tit job after this movie.
No, she didn't.
No. That's all. They've uglified her. They've uglified her. That's what she's always.
How could you make those things that small looking though? I don't even know.
Look at her posture. Her posture's real bad as well.
Yeah.
I got tits and I can't hide them.
Then get real bad posture, mate.
I just this is very disappointing.
Well, but this is what Sony don't understand, right? Like, it's okay to objectify some women every now and then. Like, it's okay, right? Like, your main audience is men. I know, hot take, it's okay to objectify women. It is okay. Some women want to be objectified, right? Like, some women do. Some women look at themselves and go, God damn, I'm hot. I want to show off I'm hot, blah, blah, blah. This, Sony, objectify Sydney Sweeney. You'd get loads of people watching. And this isn't like some simp shit. That's not what I'm trying to say. But from the broader audience perspective, if they played into the sex appeal, they'd get more people watching.
But let me be honest with you. Sydney has no trouble objectifying herself. Look at the dress.
Well, of course not.
Look at the dress. She dressed like that on purpose for a variety photo shoot, apparently. So
it's for like the red carpet thing. That's
it doesn't matter. She was out there like, this is how I dress because I'm smoking hot and I know it. I have great assets and I can act kind of.
Yeah, women take pride in that. They want to look good. They want to be, some of them do want to be objectified in that way. This isn't like some weird misogynistic take. That's not what I'm trying to say. If you're going to dress like that, you very clearly, you want people to look at you in that regard. So why didn't Sony do it? $25 to $35 million, even on an $80 million production budget, this will lose money.
I agree. And did you guys see the trailer? Did you guys all watch the trailer for this?
Yeah. Oh God.
It looks like awful. A CW show, like Gilmore Girls meets Marvel or something. I was just oh, this looks terrible. Like no way I'm spending money to go see this in the theater.
I'm very disappointed. And again,
they spent some money making her look ugly.
Well,
that's a shame too, because she's pretty hot.
She is, and she can bring it on screen. I mean, she was in Dead Reckoning. I mean,
no, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
Sydney Sweeney wasn't. No, that was Vanessa Kirby.
Oh, Vanessa Kirby. Sorry. Yeah, I get them confused.
They're quite similar facially. Yeah. Quite similar facially.
I get them confused.
No, that's fair enough.
But no,
it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, okay. So, do those costumes inspire you to see the film?
Oh no, God no.
Okay.
Nothing inspires me to watch this film. It looks awful. It looks like I'm just going to waste my time.
I think there's a reason why everybody likes Gwen Stacy version of Spider-Woman, Spider-Chick.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, this is the thing. Comics, right? Yeah. Comic writers back in the day knew what their target audience was, right? They know it's men, a bit horned up, so they're looking at sexy images, right? It is part of it. These people have that appeal, right? It is literally part of the appeal. And so then here, the main movie-going audience is men. Why don't you play up to that? Why aren't you playing up to it? What are you doing? So stupid.
It's just
so stupid.
It's just a missed opportunity. I mean, this is here's the problem, and I think I talk about this in the video I dropped yesterday. Probably similar to your thoughts. You have a bunch of random spin-offs that don't have freaking Spider-Man in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind that so much. Like, with Madam Web, she does exist. She does exist outside of all of that, and she comes to Peter Parker. She doesn't necessarily have to, but
Andrew Garfield was going to be in this movie.
Yeah, well, rumored to be, and then they cut him out, but then it's his own thing anyway because they've removed any references of anything like that. Well, I mean, I don't know. This whole thing's a mess. But
I'm glad he wasn't in it.
Sony was the company that was going to do an Aunt May spin-off. So what do you expect? Yeah. Like, what do you expect at this point?
Is there any way
this movie has fucking Amy Pascal written?
That's what I was going to say.
All over it, basically.
Yeah. Is there any way
she did it? Yeah.
Is there any way we can get rid of her, Tom?
No.
Make her overdose on crack.
She's close.
That's what she needs. She needs to overdose on crack.
Would it surprise anybody here? No. Have you seen her? She's looking worse. The picture I had the other day is like kind compared to what she looks like now. It's like rough. She looks like she went on like a 12-day coke bender and like polish it off with like a week's worth of vodka. I was like, oh my gosh. What's going on with you, woman?
Yeah, someone in the chat, Vincent's like, Aunt May spin-off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, did you not know this? They were going to do an Aunt May spin-off. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it wasn't the Marissa Tomei Aunt May either. This was a while back now, if I remember rightly. Pretty certain it was a while back. It was pre Tom Holland, wasn't it? Pre-reboot of Spider-Man. Anyone? Guys, don't all jump in at once. Jesus.
What?
Well, you can say no. You could just respond.
No.
Something.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that I don't.
Do you not know there was all those leaked emails from Sony? You don't remember this?
I remember the Sony.
Yeah, when was that? Was that pre Tom Holland or post Tom Holland?
Yeah, way pre Tom Holland.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's pre Marissa Tomei then, because Marissa Tomei, that Aunt May, everyone would go and watch. I'm very much certain of that. As a spin-off movie. But yeah, it was the leaked emails that came out, and that was what revealed that Sony was genuinely planning to do an Aunt May spin-off movie. So if they were pre-Tom Holland, then it's pre-Marissa Tomei as well.
It also revealed, just how crack-addled Amy was. Those emails were rough.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, they were. So, how much do we reckon this is going to lose then? Any other thoughts on all of this in terms of just
how much did it cost?
Apparently $80 million, but that's just production, and it has had quite a few TV spots and different trailers,
and it had a slate of reshoots. So
I reckon 100. It's got to be 100 million.
before ads and print. Yeah.
No, I think 20 million for marketing. I don't reckon it's that much.
Yeah, not all that much marketing for this. Yeah, there's some, but
really
not.
Okay, so we're still not okay. I'm going to say it again. They had loads of reshoots for this.
Yeah,
so the before we started shooting production budget, 80 million. Okay, I'll give it to you. They spent at least 20 million on the reshoots because they shot for a long time trying to. I'm going to use a bad word.
How long did they?
It was pretty long. It was like 4 weeks of unfruggle.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not something that I remember. Well, what then? What you talking about? Like 120 million then?
I think it's over 100. I'd say minimum 100 before you get to ads and print.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean. So 120 million, 20 million for the marketing,
maybe. Look, this film was conceived improperly, and it's being marketed in the worst possible way. If it's marketed at all, as Tom pointed out.
Well, in fairness, I actually think this is an example of a movie being marketed exactly how the movie is. Garbage.
Yeah.
It's showing you exactly what the film is. It's not even trying. No, you don't think?
I think that it's getting the. You know what? You're right. It's commiserate with what its expectation is. You're correct.
At least it's not. At least it's not the Josh Trank Fantastic Four where they just lied to you throughout the whole trailer. At least it's not that.
Well, you know, Josh was off his meds.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So, all right, what's the betting it's going to lose? How much money is it going to lose then? What does everyone think money it's going to lose?
I'm going to say 30-40 million.
I think it's going to lose its production budget.
So 240 240-ish to break even. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see that. Because if we're being super kind, it'd need like 240 million to break even, right?
Right.
Which is tiny, really. Like, that's actually not that much money for a superhero movie. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it losing its production budget. Easy. Tom, what do you reckon, mate?
Tom's dead.
Tom's dead. Tom died.
Excellent. Tom, where are you at, bro?
Tom's dead.
Tom's
dead.
He has actually just messaged in the private chat as well. Oh, there we go. Never mind. For God's sake.
Look, it'll lose about $80 million. You know, the only people that are gonna like be grateful this is in theaters are gonna be the theater owners. That's gonna be it. And
well, they're not gonna be happy with it being in theaters. They're gonna be annoyed.
Yeah.
Well, but it's gonna be. They don't have much on the screens right now, Mr. H. It's February is gonna be rough, bro. This is
man. Not in the UK. Iron Claw comes out 9th of February. That'll be shown across the Valentine's weekend.
All right. Well, this is Valentine's weekend.
I think it'll be all right.
This is going to be a dismal Valentine's Day for you gentlemen out there and ladies. Sorry, if you have good taste.
Well, there we go. There we go. Did we have